I'm called Titi Kamala, ladies and gentlemen. Always we are on ground. Of course, we talk about football in Uganda. I'm with professionals at FUFA, TV, radio. They are playing, they are utility players. So when we talk football, you cannot rule out them. We are here at FUFA Kadiba. Of course, we are going to talk about the lineup, the squad, which are professional put. They say today we are going to give you the squad. What is your take, my professional Porogoma?
Well, I think the squad is the best squad that he's been able to summon. We've seen many of them have very good performances in the Uganda Cranes shirt in the World Cup qualifying campaign as well as the AFCON qualifying campaign. So I think it's the best team that he has available to him. We've seen a number of players who have been there from the start. Some players have been in and out, and some players, of course, are looking to make their mark if given an opportunity. So I think it's the best squad that we have, and we just have to hope that the boys know exactly what this means, and when they go to Botswana, when they go to Algeria, they're able to play their hearts out, leave it all out on the pitch, and hopefully give the Uganda Cranes victory.
Wow, my profession.
Yes.
Are you contented with the squad?
Yes, a squad and a team is as good as its last performance. When you look at the squad, the last performance was impressive. That was in the last international break that happened last month. We won 4-0 against Mozambique and 2-0 against Somalia. We didn't concede any goal. So you struggle to find any points of criticism on this team. So, and all the players that made it happen the way it happened in the last international break have been summoned. So I think if you ask me whether I believe that this squad can do the job, they can, based on their last performance.
Wow. We saw the last games. We saw we are struggling in the midfield because when you look at the formation of Uganda Cranes 4-3-3, whereby we expect the defensive midfielders also to join attack. What's the problem?
Of course, it's a matter of the different individuals available to you, but I think that head coach Paul Put does understand what is required of his midfield, and one thing we've had him say is always looking for different pieces. We had a conversation with Paul Mukatavala on the breakfast, and he said he's looking for that midfielder who's quite industrious from defense to attack, and he believes that a player like Alan Oyuroth is somebody who can fill in that spot, and so Alan is most likely going to be with the team for these two coming games. He wasn't available last time; the club refused to release him, but now he's going to be available, and I think he has that ability, so he could be able to patch up. Hosea will settle in that midfield, and I think he's a player that can really strengthen our midfield.
Yeah, we saw Watambala from Vipers. He was good as in shooting in Uganda Premier League. But when he joined Uganda Cranes, he's not doing as we have been expecting from him. What do you expect? Where's the problem?
Well, I don't think there's any problem. We don't want to take anything away from Abdul Karim Watambala. But we have a coach that, is a very big fan of players that play that trade outside this country because of the football development outside the country, the kind of training they go through, the exposure and the experience they get. Because a tournament like the World Cup qualifiers or a campaign like the World Cup qualifiers is the type that, attracts all players as long as they're citizen of the country. So you're going to be playing against players that are experienced playing in some of the top leagues in the world. So you want someone that has a similar experience with some of those players that you're going to be playing against. I think Watambala is good, but based on the players he has to compete with, he still has a lot to prove to walk straight into that starting lineup. Yes, really, these are some of the best players we have at the moment in terms of the experience and everything, our exposure and everything our head coach believes can make a player better.
Okay, I'm called Titi Kamal. Of course, maybe if you have last word, of course, we cannot fail to talk about on Saturday. We have the double header whereby you have 4 teams which is going to compete on Saturday at Lambole. What is your take on double header?
Well, it's an exciting double header. Some very good fixtures lined up there. You have Chitara taking on Vipers, then you have the Kampala Derby. You have KCCA playing Sports Club Villa, and I think that it's a good start to the season. This is going to be only the second match day of the new Uganda Premier League season, but I think that it's an exciting lineup that has to get us going with a new format, whereby if you make a mistake, then it could be consequential for you in the long run. So let them. I think it's good two fixtures, and also at Manda National Stadium, special. So I'm excited for it, and I'm looking forward to seeing which of these big dogs actually is going to make a statement early on in terms of wanting to go ahead and win the championship.
Tactically, KCC and Sports Club Villa, what is your take?
Two clubs that I believe play the most watchable football. Everyone believes in good football, and that is the reason why they pay money to go and watch something and get entertained. You want to see something that will get you off your seat, cheering and chanting. And I think KCC, with the traditional way they play, the
Kawo style,
well known as
leader from the defense.
Exactly, from the defense by the goalkeeper to the striker, like that. It's football that we love to see. And Sports Club Villa, they play something of that sort as well.
Yeah.
So we believe that last night game is the game that I am looking so much forward to. But yes, the first one as well, there has been a little bit of a rivalry that has been built over the past 3 seasons between Vipers and Qatar FC, which I think, much as Qatar is a team that is under reconstruction at the moment, I think because of that feeling that, okay, this is Vipers, we have to show something, it's going to give us something to watch. So I'm rallying all the people to come and be part of this great experience on Saturday night.
Wow. Chitala Vipers,
yeah.
Dr. Lawrence Monindwa.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good, but Viper Sports Club has the edge for me in this one because they've really invested. They have some of the best players and some of their new players that are brought in from outside the country. I think they can easily gel. They have a lot of talent, a lot of quality. The difference in quality between the Vipers team and Kitara team, it has to be highlighted and mentioned. There's a big gap, I think.
At the moment, the gap is wider.
It's very wide.
Than it was last season.
Exactly, wider than it was last season. When you look at that squad, there is no Kitara Football Club player in the national team that's been called up. Jude Semagabi used to be there, and Sobedi used to be there. But Jude, of course, has left and is now playing for Jamus. And so it's going to be, I think it's really one-sided. The edge is for Viper Sports Club. And because they've been playing Champions League football, the kind of form that they're in will be large for Chitara to try and cope up with. But it's going to be a good game, and Chitara will be up for it. They'll put up a fight, and let's see who takes the day.
Wow, thank you very much, my professionals. Mpolo Goma, too professional. Oh, my coach always on Fufa TV every day. We start at around 7 to 10. So we are with them. They don't have any problem. I'm Coach Tikama. Stay tuned. Bye bye.